Governor Senator Bassey Otu has presented a 498 billion naira 2025 appropriation bill to the House of Assembly. Of this amount, 328 billion naira is earmarked for capital expenditure, representing 66% of the total budget, while 170 billion naira, representing 34%, is proposed for recurrent expenditure. Governor Otu said the budget tagged Budget of Sustainable Growth is a product of wide consultation. Government House correspondent Sunday Ina completes the story.
The governor outlined federal allocation, grant from international organizations, internally generated revenue as major revenue sources to fund 2025 budget. He said the 2025 budget, like the previous year's budget, is benchmarked on Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs.
Mr. Speaker, for the 2025 fiscal year, we have proposed a total budget size of 498 billion naira only. The sum of 328 billion representing about 66% of the total budget size allocated to capital expenditure, while the recurrent expenditure has 170 billion representing about 34% of the total budget. On this note, I wish to present to you and the entire city of our state 2025 appropriation bill tagged the Budget of Sustainable Growth. I so present.
Laying the budget before the hollow chambers of the State House of Assembly, the governor stated that his administration places emphasis on SDG 9, which focuses on industry, innovation and infrastructure, SDG 4, quality education, SDG 3, good health and well-being, SDG 2, zero hunger, as well as SDG 16, peace, justice and strong institutions. He informed that his administration will continue to adhere to strict financial prudence, which had placed the state as the 9th best state out of the 36 states in the fiscal performance ranking, while reassuring the citizens that his administration's policy preference were meant to translate into common good of the people. The governor thanked the leadership of the State House of Assembly for building a consensus among members with the executive and the judicial arm to achieve a prosperous Cross River state.
This economic downturn did not spare the private sector either. Consequently, the initial budgetary provision for specific projects needed to be increased owing to both the cost push and built-in inflation. To maneuver this stormy economic weather, we have to scale down on the number of projects earlier earmarked for implementation. And in doing this, we prioritize very critical sectors that have direct an impact on our citizens.
Giving a review of the 2024 fiscal year, Governor Otu noted that despite achievement recorded, the performance was hampered by the unfavorable economic climate occasioned by the devaluation of the naira, and that the unstable exchange rate impacted negatively on the budget performance, programs, implementations for the year under review. On debt burden of the state, Governor Otu said his administration has serviced the sector with over 63 billion naira in pursuance of achieving SDG 9 and the deficits of infrastructure. The governor adverted that government will continue to construct roads and build bridges, railway line supports, facilities and employment potentials to be reactivated. On education, Governor Otu said government will continue the free and compulsory education from primary to junior secondary level and payment of WAEC fee for students in the public schools.
In addition to the foregoing, our administration is intentional in creating partnership that works with the private sector to drive out state industrial revolution. This informed the unprecedented budgetary allocation of 100 billion to the sector. Education. With the present literary rate of about 80.03%, we are targeting a 98% rate by the end of this administration. So going by the numerous programs and projects earmarked for execution, the SDG 4 is an achievable milestone within the time frame that is given.
Sunday Ina, CRSHA News.